Welcome, Sagittarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a message reading for you. I have laid out the tarot cards. I will clarify with another deck, and I'll finish off with an oracle card. This is a general reading, and it's not going to resonate with everyone. Please check your sun, moon, rising, and any other placement that's important to you. If this reading does resonate, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I appreciate all the support I receive from all of you all of the time, so thank you for that. Sagittarius, overall energy, the Eight of Swords. This is indicating a state of concern, of worry, even of a bit of anxiety. This is you considering all of the changes, all of the goals, all of the activities, all of the transformations you are experiencing and implementing in your life. You have come out, you are coming out of an old role, an old mask, an old way of being, a way that was in denial of a lot of your potential and capacity. You have made some deep changes in the way that you understand who you are and what your place, what your purpose is. And in so doing, there is a lot of mental energy. As you are a mutable sign, you are super absorbent to ideas, inspirations, aspirations, and it is difficult for you to contain this current shadow journey that you're on. However, you've received so much information that you had been in denial about. Some of it is about your real past, not your story past, the story you tell yourself, the stories you tell yourself, but this is really the experiences you had, many of which were much more hurtful or damaging or impoverished. And I don't mean that in the sense of money. I mean you got very little. And that is in part how you filled up your life with your optimism, your positivity, your desire to explore, being essentially a way of escaping from a somewhat bleak and mismatched feeling, upbringing, childhood, or coming of age. This is all churning around for you right now, and it's taking you out of your present gratitude. And it's robbing you of your sleep, of your inner peace. And this is really the goal of your journey, is to gain that inner peace, to shed those conflicting and negative ideas, those hurtful experiences that you are now reviewing, that are coming up for review as you dig into real experiences and real feelings. In your present, we have the Six of Coins, and this is a card indicating that you are in line with this general sense of concern and worry and not being sure where everything that you now understand fits into your forward movement. And forward movement is vitally important to you, Sagittarius. This is on the eve of Jupiter, your ruling planet, moving direct out of Pisces. It's going to reverse out of Pisces and move forward into Aries in the beginning of December. This is critical for you because this is your time of year, and this is really more a time of reviewing and recognizing that there is a new balance and harmony needed to make way for the many benefits and gifts of your lessons that you are now receiving. You're now harmonizing all of your relationships in recognition of the fact that you must be receiving, you must be allowing those you give to those you protect, those you share with, those that you care about, to care back for you, to give back to you. This is critical right now. And you are addressing in a very painful way the realization that you have overgiven of yourself. Hence the cheerleading optimism that Sagittarians and Sagittarius risings like myself are known for, making sure that everyone else feels good about themselves and what they're doing and recognizes their strengths and their purpose. And this is something you now realize you need to come back to you. This is important as you've made so many changes and now see that your obligation is first to fill your needs, to first pursue your desires. To align yourself with who you are means that you receive the benefits of your efforts from others, those with whom recognize you. It is hoped and believed. This is all about balancing the resources in your life, how you share, how you give. In your past, we have the Lover's card. And this is definitely making me think about your ability to review the love in your life, to look at the choices that you've made, to recognize that you've made the same choice over and over again. And in the past, it quite often has not been for you. You've not chosen yourself. You've chosen the other person who was going to save you, help you, support you in a way that was actually reversed. You were supporting the other person. They depended on you. There was a codependency in some, if not all, of the relationships that you now recognize does not serve you, no longer serves you, and that your way forward is now based on the experience of not having that equality in relationships, not choosing for your long-term benefit. You thought you were, but you weren't. You were choosing for the benefit of the other person because you love them so much, and if you gave them all the love they could stand, then they would give that back to you. And now you've learned it doesn't quite work that way. You must be clear about your conscious agreements with others, and that particularly is critical in your significant relationships. In the immediate future, the Seven of Cups is now helping you to understand the ways in which you've projected your expectations of others in your life in the past. You have seen the wonderful benefits, jewels, gifts, companionship, love that others, the connection with others you believe promised you. And you're now realizing that that was a delusion, that these things that you want come from your desire. And that's something you are really helping yourself right now. You're stuck to this transformation in your experience, in your expectations, in a way that is confirming that you are on your path, your purpose. You're clearing out these bonds to things that don't serve you, superficial baubles, ultimately distractions. It can be addictions, it can be fantasies, but you recognize now these have distracted you in the past. They're still there. Distractions will always exist, but you now see them for what they are. I'm going to clarify the Six of Coins, or the Six of Pentacles, in the middle with the Page of Cups and the Nine of Cups. This is beautiful, Sagittarius. This is showing me that your heart is opening. And Sagittariuses are so often known to be childlike, joyful, cheerful, optimistic. And yet, throughout much of your past, much of the facade of that, and it's not all a facade, but to the extent that it has covered up the real challenges that you have had to face, you've had to overcome, it has actually been part of masking your heart, and you are now opening up that heart ever so gently. Perhaps you are being given an offer by someone who is interested in a deeper, more authentic connection with you. Whatever this is, the experience of being truly who you are, opening up your heart on the terms of recognizing yourself as a whole person, as not a person who was made to satisfy others, but someone who is now finding the process of identifying and aligning with the things that are truly important to you, is releasing this, not only your gifts, which are phenomenal, compassionate, optimistic, outgoing, exploratory, passionate, discoverer, all the things, love of learning, are, it is the process of discovering these gifts for their true purpose, which is allowing you to fulfill your potential, to identify your purpose in being here, and to that you are deserving and worthy of more than what you have often accepted in the past. I'm going to clarify this reading with the language of flowers. You can ask a question or focus on something you're interested in. And the anemone has popped out, and the key word is optimism. Look up and look brightly. This is very fitting for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for a beautiful reading. I hope it's been helpful. Namaste.